What is up, guys? As you can tell by the intro, this build does absolutely insane damage. Now, you guys probably remember my last PVE, and I got a lot of comments talking about how I could have made it so much better. Now, keep in mind, all of my PVE builds are completely experimental. I literally named this slot Experiment. I don't take any of these super seriously because, in case you couldn't tell, these stats are horrendous. I hardly go any base stats and invest fully into my attunement just to see the true potential of this build. Now, I do want to address that Skipper Gripper happened to release a video as soon as I was progressing it, so shout out to him for, I guess, having the idea first. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into explaining the build. Alright, I want to start off by saying that this is the most powerful PVE I've ever made. This is the only PVE I've ever made that can one-cycle Chaser. I'm not a PVE expert, I'm actually not very good at PVE, but I had some advice from friends, and in case you see me spamming my crit throughout this layer 2 for no reason, it's because I'm cycling through the weapons for the SAINTSWORN talent that basically buffs your monster damage after you cycle all of your hero blades. Also, I do want to preface that this build is really good for fighting other bosses. I fought Ferryman on it but didn't record it, but it did really good. It does insane damage and gets bosses down really fast. Now, what causes this large amount of damage is not just the point investments. Obviously, the high investments and SAINTSWORN do buff my damage by a ton, but what does the most damage is the hybrid talents. By having Surge, Gale, Crystallization, and Lava Serpents, all of the talents actually are cohesive and cause each other to proc. Now, with all of these effects proccing, it leads to a huge damage output. This plus Perfect Flash and the SAINTSWORN talents allow for insane damage. Now, here in a sec, you're going to see me fight a Bonekeeper to get chain stacks. I do want to clarify that this build cannot one cycle without chain stacks. I don't know if any build can one cycle without chain stacks. It still can two cycle without them, but without chain stacks from this Bonekeeper, I cannot one cycle Chaser. Now, I do want to mention that you can do Chasers a lot faster than this build can just by having better mobility than me. I'm not very good at movement, so I'm not very quick at getting to Chaser. But as you can see here, the server did change. I'm in a different server than I was before because, first of all, I messed up. I got hit during that Chaser, and also I forgot my Ishin's Ring and Ring of Casters. Those are very important for your damage output, so do not forget them. As you see, when I started Chaser, I accidentally used my Shadow Hero Blade crit, not realizing it might have been more efficient to use it after he went down the first time, but I used it for for my tornado damage. I don't think that's more efficient, so I recommend getting your cycle done as Chaser's about to fall down, like I did here. I don't believe Magnet Spark Electro Carve is very necessary for this build, but it does add a little bit of damage. And as you can see, Updraft does an entire bar. This build would two cycle if it weren't for Updraft. You guys need to get on this build. And when you combine that with the passive multi-hit mantras, it just leads to doing insane damage. Now, this build does one cycle Atheron, but last time I uploaded a PvE video, you guys were like, bro, every PvE can one cycle Atheron. So I don't think I'm going to include it in this video just because you guys really didn't want to see it last time. I really mean it when I say this could be one of the most damaging PvEs out there. Not just mine, but anything with SAINTSWORN can do so much damage. As always, the build link will be in the description. I don't have much more to explain about the PvE, but I guess I'll yap to you guys. So any of you that don't want to hear me talk, thank you for watching anyways, and you can click off of the video now. For those of you that want to stay, I just want to explain to you guys why I sound the way I do for any of you that actually watch my videos. I have my retainers in right now, so I apologize for the slight lisp. But yeah, while I was progressing this build, oh my god, everything was going wrong. Everything was going wrong. I don't know what it is. I told you guys about this last video, but every single Cali server is the laggiest thing in existence. So I've been being forced to play Washington, and my instance servers put me in Washington servers anyway. So I think it shows how bad California servers are right now. But yeah, I just want to record a shorter video just to kind of recap what I've been doing while I've been gone, and to say, you know, bye to you guys for the rest of the year. Just because obviously it is the last few days. Maybe I think this is the last day of the year, the day that this is uploading. So I do want to say thank you so much to Ome, Tana, whatever her username is now. Thank you so much for making the thumbnail for this video. It means a lot to me. And you're a really talented artist, so thank you. And all of you that have supported me towards the last quarter of this year, thank you so much. I have put in a good amount of work in these videos, and it means a lot when you guys actually show support and you comment and stuff. So thank you. Thank you for being so supportive. Alright, I'm done sucking up to you guys. I'll let you guys know what I've been up to. So I think you guys heard about it in the last video, but I recently got a Nintendo Switch. I set up a video capture card. So realistically, I could record Switch content, but I don't think it's what you guys want to see. But I occasionally stream to my girlfriend and show her games that I'm playing. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that I have been a little busy. I apologize for the long wait on the last upload, but I think this one makes up for it a little bit, you know. Because I'm taking my time to talk to you guys. I actually want to update you guys and let you know that I've been enjoying myself. I'm enjoying my winter break, And if you guys have been up to anything, let me know in the comments, or you can DM me. I'm willing to talk. Actually, I prefer, I'm not gonna lie, like, if you're gonna DM me about like actual conversations. I like talking to you guys. Just like when you guys ask me for like stat orders and stuff, it's just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know the stat orders for my own builds. I just put in random stats and it ends up working. Like, I'm telling you, I do want to kind of talk to you guys about that. Stat orders don't really matter if you just use your common sense. If you know that you need one talent really bad, just invest into that stat first. It's kind of that simple. I'm not insulting you guys for wanting stat orders, but I just don't take the time to set up stat orders when I don't follow them myself. Yeah, even though I'm supposed to be done talking about the build, I do want to say that I really like this build. I took a lot of time to progress it, and getting SAINTSWORN was kind of a pain. Like, I'm not gonna lie, in the Cryptic the Unbroken part where you get the ice little obelisk thing, I kept falling in the void. Like, I fell in the void 3 times. That's so stupid because I'm Valve Thorns as well, so I was getting sent to depths every time I died. And it sucked when I realized that you had to do 2 world events to progress it. Because I'm not going to lie to you, it took me like 2 hours to progress build. It was a really quick progression. It took me 2 hours. But to do 2 world events, I have to wait another 2 hours. Like, it's doubling the amount of time this progression takes. But it's whatever. It's tons of fun. I got the progression done really fast. And Valve Thorns is very underrated for like PvP builds. Or even Chime builds. If you're going Chime builds, you can go Valve Thorns. You're not going to be fighting Overworld. And speaking of Chime, I haven't run Chime in so long. Just because of how like busted the builds are. I've been contemplating making a Chime build for a video just to kind of show you guys, like, you guys don't really watch me play Chime, and you also don't watch me fight on builds that are not meant for ganks. Like, all of these builds are meant for ganks, so running Chime on them just seems stupid. One more thing I want to talk about is how insanely kit carried I am. On all of my builds, I literally have like 50% fizz, 560 HP, like, it's crazy. I have no excuse whatsoever. It's kind of just like a cushion. In case my skill fails, in case I have a skill issue, my HP is there to back me up. Because there's many instances that you can get hit even if you're good at the game. I wouldn't say I'm like good at the game, but like, say I lag, right? If I lag, my HP kit and physical kit is going to back me up in the damage that I'm going to take. Because I've been lagging a lot recently. This is not an excuse. It's just kind of, it's coping. It's coping because I'm completely kit carried. I can't lie. Speaking of kits, I'm going to let you guys in on a secret method. You can farm Ceramide for all the armors needles you'll ever need. I think Agamatsu was saying something bad about Ceramide. I do not trust my word on that. I heard it from a fan, but I heard Agamatsu wasn't saying, he was saying something bad about Ceramide. And realistically, it's not very fun if you're doing it alone, and you don't get that crazy a loot, but it's really good for getting relics like armor's needles and Smith's alloys. It's really good, so hop on that. Speaking of, I have a Ceramide Gale PVE that Cryptic made. If you guys want that, just let me know. I don't know if you guys really care about Ceramide or even know what it is, but it's nice. But anyways, really quickly talking about the build that is on your screen right now. These chasers, like, I think this chaser is the chaser that I almost one-phased it, but I didn't have my, if I had my Rhea casters and Ishin's ring, I would have one-phased it. But the one reason that you guys, I know you guys would do decent on this build is because if you have Chain of Perfection and you get chain stacks, all you have to do is dodge one wave of chaser attacks, and then you one-phase him. You don't have to worry about being good at fighting chaser or any of it. You one-phase him. Sorry, I got a bit off topic. Well, I guess on topic. But anyways, Winter Break is like realization that I actually like have so much free time. I have been working, but it's like I've been playing like the Binding of Isaac again, because that's my favorite game, by the way. I want to throw that out there. Binding of Isaac is my favorite game, and I've been playing it again. It's really nice because I haven't had time to, just because recording and school and work. But Binding of Isaac is tons of fun. I have like 2,000 hours on it. But I love the game. I also played Terraria with my friends. Sorry, Terraria. We played Calamity, Infernum. It was really fun. Very chaotic, but tons of fun. So I do recommend those games. I know most of you probably know them because people who play Deepwoken are low-key nerds, including myself. But one night I had so much free time that I decided to play Peggle. Now, most of you might not know what that is, but Peggle is a pinball game, an absolutely legendary pinball game. You guys should all play it. It's tons of fun. It's satisfying. But I played it one night, and I played it for like 3 hours straight. It was amazing. Also, bro, I'm not gonna lie, the halo on my face right here, this is the Warding Radiance thing or whatever, Hell's Partisan, whatever it's called. The halo is for some reason bugged and goes in the middle of your face, but it's actually kind of cool. I like it. But yeah, I was just messing around. But like I was saying, sorry. I have so much free time. I was literally just doing anything I could. But I think that's pretty much all. I don't have any more footage to talk over. So thank you guys all for watching so much. I just wanted to give a little one-on-one kind of conversation for the end of the year to say hi to you guys and let you know what I've been up to, and that I low-key missed recording. I was enjoying my free time, but still, I missed recording. And also, here's the Flare Blood Commas. First person to DM me asking for it gets it. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I know it's not a progression video. It's not the same. But I'll see you in the next one, guys. I'll see you next year. Have a happy new year. Have great holidays. I'll be thinking of new video ideas. I'll be chilling. So DM me if you want. And if you guys want a VC, I'm completely free. Like, I've been saying this before, but you guys can... If there's more than one of you in a VC, I'll drop in and say hi. It's just kind of awkward when it's one of you. I'm not going to lie. Like, I've joined one before. Just dead silence. I was like, yo. He's like, Finch. I was like, hey. And then nothing else. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, because I think I'm uploading this in the morning for me. But if you're... whatever region you are, I hope you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your year, because I think there's probably like, 6 hours left in the year by the time this is uploading. I'm talking too much. I'll see you guys. Thank you so much for watching.